They do not want you to see this. That being VTuber agency Nijisanji English, this past weekend finally holding their long-delayed NijiSanji AR Live Colors event, which was over a year in the making. Nijisanji English posting their own screenshots during the event, showing off both of the performance stages, all of their official screenshots being marked with a copyright any color incorporated watermark, as seen here in the bottom right corner. That is the night before the event, many were shocked when Nijisanji English made this announcement, saying, please do not create or share screenshots, videos, recordings, or clips of the AR Live. Numerous viewers being highly surprised that even screenshots would not be allowed to be shared. One user countering the culture shock in the replies. In Japan, you cannot record or take photos at concerts. It is considered piracy, and the repercussions there are much more severe than in the West. Gaijin can actually be deported and banned from re-entering the country. Yes, that's right. This user equating sharing screenshots from a pre-recorded VTuber event as just like that one from an IRL concert event, and even bringing up deportation. Going on to say further in regards to the no screenshots / clips rule, this has to do with Japan's extreme anti-piracy laws. This doesn't have anything to do with Niji. You can still capture and share from the free portion that will be on YouTube. This user making no citations to any of these claims, with other users going on to push back and saying, well, this isn't a live concert, alongside it's not Japan law, HoloLive allows it. As just last month, tens of thousands of fans would share screenshots from the HoloLive 5th Fest concert events, and other users pointing out this hasn't even been true for Nijisanji, as just as recently as December, screenshots from Niji Fest were encouraged by any color, as numerous users would go on to screenshot that event, being held on the exact same streaming platforms as this AR Live event this past weekend. Users once again pushing back against that thinking and saying insane levels of cope. Not only has Holo allowed screenshots of paid events, but Niji has in the past. These Japanese laws allow some selective enforcement of IP rights. The defense of quote-unquote it's the platform, Niji has the power to negotiate or shop around to make the experience better, but didn't. Another user stating, yeah, except here's the thing, this is the EN stage, not the JP one. This isn't a case of quote-unquote culture shock, this is a case of Nijisanji, once again, failing to adapt to their audience. Why should an EN viewer feel quote-unquote culture shock watching an EN concert? That same user earlier citing culture shock and saying this has nothing to do with Niji, then further saying, I'd like to add that HoloFest was hosted on Cover's own platform and at an IRL venue, meaning they could be more lenient. Nico, BiliBili, and Stage Crowd are all subject to their respective countries' laws, meaning Niji has to play by their rules. That user being corrected, you mean Hollow Earth. It's not employed for HoloFest yet as it's still on early development stages, but one of the goals of the platform is to hold concerts and special streams there. As it is now, HoloFest streams are held in Spawn. That culture shock user responding, wow, Google has wildly misinformed me, thanks. And then an hour later going on to say the funniest thing about Holo Bros getting pissed at Niji for not allowing AR Live screenshots are the East Asia fans seeing this and going, quote, ugh, Westerners. Imagine being American and being culture shocked because other countries play by their own rules. This same user receiving an interaction from Nijisanji English Liver that same day, as now two accounts sharing screenshots from the Nijisanji event have received takedown notices. These tweets now either saying the media has been disabled in response to a report by the copyright owner, or media not displayed. The image has been removed in response to a report from the copyright holder. And just who is enforcing this copyright? No, it's not Nico, BiliBili, or Stage Crowd, it's Nijisanji. Citing their own Nijisanji website, these takedowns leading to other users to then post their own screenshots from the event, all while general fans are still prohibited. And speaking of copyrights on the BiliBili platform, parts of the event would go silent. This alarming a number of users as this message would pop up saying due to copyright reasons, this link will be broadcast silently. This even after Nijisanji themselves had over a year to prepare for this event and their permissions on their songs. Users on Reddit also citing that regarding BiliBili and the event, there were further music syncing issues alongside visuals freezing up during the performance. Then while Nijisanji English's Meliko Kyoran would hold her own watch-along of the event alongside a handful of other NijiEN livers, Nijisanji English's Ike Eveland after his performance sharing this screenshot and remarking, I sent the screen cap to staff and asked if I could post it. They laughed before saying yes. And without screenshots to share of their own, artists would go on to represent the event through their own illustrations, including this piece from Chun, alongside Hoo Hoo, and 2 pieces by Cotton. Seen here accurately representing the colors during this performance. Many users saying that choice was very distracting during the entirety of the concert, whereas other livers looked off-model at times. Users on r/Nijisanji remarking, the models look really flat, the lighting is very, very flat, but what I love the most of all is how all the big group shots, they're not evenly spaced, there's a clear gap where a recently graduated member would be. Nijisanji English choosing to keep in the voices of numerous graduated members during group songs. That all except the voice of Nijisanji English's Celine Tatsuki, as any song that she was involved in was outright cut from the event. Other users on that subreddit saying, is the quality of the stream really that bad? What is up with Petra's neck? Why are the talents covered in so much purple? It drowns out the details, too much of them. I honestly feel bad for the talent that was looking forward to this. I hope they saw the final product before it got released. Alongside, why did it look like bad Kingdom Hearts 2 NPCs? That 3D looks rough, makes me wonder if it was done with MMD. Every screenshot I come across makes my prediction that this was a rush job more and more correct. I've seen much smaller VTuber corporations have better looking concerts. We also have That's Really Sad and Who Let Luca Back Into Using VR Chat. This event holding a free portion on youtube.com for both stages, maxing out at over 24,000 concurrent viewers. That just under Petra Gurin's 3D debut. Those free portions on youtube.com were made private by Nijisanji. This all while the event also received surprise competition that from Hololive English's Gawr, popping up that same day and tweeting out, I do believe it is a fish time today. We were going on to reunite with the members of Snot, and that stream far exceeding Nijisanji's free portions of the AR Live event. Gura's channel racking up over 31,000 concurrent viewers, while Series Fauna in the same stream would rack up over 10,000 viewers on her own. One artist representing that clash with this illustration, r/Nijisanji users saying, I think this is the equivalent of lifting a finger to destroy someone. After the event, Nijisanji English would send out these, allegedly, handwritten messages from the performers. Other livers going on to thank viewers like Remu Indo, saying, this is just the start, and Alouette saying, you're in our hearts until the end, I hope you're proud of us. Gurn, unsurprisingly in English and Japanese, stating it all still feels like a dream. Thank you so much. Uki Violetta sharing these screenshots, with Ike Evelyn afterwards saying, here's to more performances in the future. And very much unprecedented from Nijisanji English events, one user on Twitter would go on to state they worked on a number of these 3D models. All while we also have the artist Anuka sharing these illustrations, that being part of an announcement after the concert. Nijisanji English announcing NijiEN Counter, stating it's a new project where every month 2 NijiSanji livers team up with music creators to release a brand new original song. This first song being Infinity by Shu Yumino and Sonny Briscoe, dropping on May 12th. Music and lyrics by veteran K-pop artists Willie Weeks and Kyler Nico, who collaborated with groups like BTS. That being one of 3 promised Nijisanji English 3rd anniversary events, that anniversary itself not actually occurring until May, as the first of these considered events was the Nijisanji Mario Kart Special Battle tournament, originally set to be held in February but delayed by 2 months. After that event, Nijisanji English sending out this, saying congratulations to the red team on their victory, alongside this graphic saying congratulations. Congratulations. And who is also taking part in the AR Live event was Nijisanji English's Rosemi Lovelock, and just as she had warned before the event, her parts were severely cut down. Rosemi only appearing for one solo song and a group song at the end. After saying, I did a cool cartwheel, but you won't get to see it this time, I'll make sure you guys see it sometime. And 9 minutes later stating, my parts were too epic, so it had to be kept short, otherwise I would have been too powerful. Rosemi hours later tweeting out, as I mentioned in a few streams, I'll be going on a little break to reset my mental for a bit. I'll still be on Twitter and stuff every now and then. As also going on a break with Nijisanji English is Aster Arcadia, tweeting out later, I have been going through an extremely depressive state, so please give me some time to recover. Sorry for being silent. And who is also further on a mental health break is Nijisanji English's Kotaka Torihime. Kotaka during the Mario Kart tournament being subbed out with Kanai Nakasato. As who has also been on a hiatus from public streaming on YouTube is Vox Akuma with Nijisanji English. English. Vox in the past weeks still streaming membership streams alongside public streams on BiliBili and also still being active on Twitter.com. Vox going on to post this screenshot from the AR Live event, beforehand tweeting out, after much thought, I've decided that I'm going to switch to a full-time old-school RuneScape streamer. No more ASMR, as that's done, or other games. As now in a more serious tweet, Vox Akuma would announce his public return to YouTube, stating April 22nd, alongside offering up the silhouette and asking, wondering where I've been. This potential new outfit reveal occurring 3 days before his birthday, as others are wondering if Vox Akuma will experience a drop in Super Chat revenue for his birthday. Originally raking in an impressive 44,000 US dollars for his first birthday stream in 2022, then dropping to 32,000 US dollars for his 2023 birthday stream. Those drops echoed further by Nijisanji English's Luca Kaneshiro, himself experiencing even heftier drops, dropping over 50% from 2022 to 2023, and then dropping another 50% from his recent 2024 birthday streams. All while further returning to public streaming is Nijisanji English's Elira Pendorea, surprising many by tweeting out, "Good morning, I think I'll do a Zatsu on Friday. Thank you for waiting." Elira going on to launch this small chatting stream, that to an audience of 3,200 concurrent viewers at its max. This all while Elira had taken precautions, setting this chat to subscribers only mode, YouTube stating messages that appear are from people who have subscribed to this channel for 13 weeks or longer. Vox Akuma also taking these precautions on his return stream, setting the chat to subscribers of 4 months or longer. His return stream entitled New Outfit Reveal, it's been a strange few months. That as even after that just chatting stream from Elira, she would continue to lose subscribers, now dropping down to 555,000 YouTube subscribers, effectively equaling the same amount of subscribers that she held this time last year. And also very quickly with Nijisanji English, we have Maria Marionette revealing her second outfit, showing off this reference sheet and saying, for anyone wondering, the eye patch does go all the way around the hair. Maria showcasing that new outfit to an audience of 7,200 concurrent viewers, while just before we had Millie Parfait with Nijisanji English with her very own new outfit reveal. That's shown off to an audience half of that of Maria's, Millie experiencing two major disconnects during this stream, and Alouette remarking on that new outfit saying, when the bag has more booba than you. That has all set for this Friday. Millie is now debuting her 3D, and scheduled Saturday of next week will be an Alouette's 3D debut, as then the following Saturday, the final member of Etheria, Rainbow Endo, will be showing off her 3D debut. And this all occurring as Nijisanji is pumping out the merchandise, now launching puppets of their Nijisanji Korea members, and then in a single night, launching Chibi merch featuring 13 Nijisanji English livers, then 10 minutes later, relaunching a 2023 voice pack with Nijisanji English livers, then 20 minutes later, launching even more Nijisanji English merch, saying, new spring, new life, decorate your desk with some new merch, and then 30 minutes later, launching this Welcome to EN Land. That's right, it's EN Land, not Rand, as that font may lead you to believe. This being new theme park style merchandise featuring Nijisanji English livers. This all lining up with the Palverse Pale Nijisanji English complete figure collection. But the most surprising merch announcement was this one. It's entitled New Life Support, offering up mini clear files given away at random. This as Nijisanji would go on to release loads of unsold merchandise, much of this merchandise featuring graduated members, including merchandise of even terminated members. Many wondering if this is an effort by Nijisanji to pump up their merchandise numbers before the end of their fourth fiscal quarter, which ends in 2 weeks' time from now. Lastly, today we're checking in with Nijisanji English's Fulgur Ovid, who was unable to perform at AR Live, and after the event tweeting out, I said I'd be silent for the night, but I do have one more thing to say. I've only ever alluded to this before, but I will say publicly for the first time, I am physically disabled and unable to travel far distances, so I will likely never be able to make it to record in 3D for events like this. Despite this, I was given the opportunity to be part of the event, and while worried that I would hold everyone back, was instead welcomed and made part of every scene they could. Fulgur further stating, I think I'm quite ready for another adventure, responding to Anime Impulse, announcing their Nijisanji English lineup for their May 18th and 19th Seattle Convention Center event. Fulgur offering up lengthy meet and greet preparations for his fans, even offering to grab certain assets if requested. As earlier, Fulgur and Doppio Dropscythe were a part of the Virtual Rhapsody Hong Kong event. That event tweeting out, Virtual Rhapsody extends heartfelt gratitude to all the fans who participated in our offline and online events, while the much anticipated Singapore virtual Rhapsody event has now announced they are offering shipping services for event-exclusive merchandise, saying for customers who are unable to attend the event in person, you can now purchase exclusive items and have them shipped to you. These items originally meant to be exclusive to the actual event itself and only for those who could attend, with those plans now having been changed. And that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord, as we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.